Hello everyone, Pteropter 101 here. Today I'm going to do a video of T-Rex versus Giganotosaurus by Carolinii, if that's how you say it. But well, let's get into this fight. So the fight starts out with Rexy walking through the intro circle, and she walks towards something. And we see what she's walking towards, the Giga, as the Giga roars at her. The two of them face each other, and as the two charge in, the Giga clamps onto Rexy's neck and kind of tosses her to the side. Rexy retaliates and headbutts the Giga. The Giga roars at Rexy. Rexy roars back as Rexy clamps into the Giga's neck. The Giga shoves Rexy off by lifting up its head and then comes down biting onto her and then throwing her into one of the signposts. As Rexy lays on the ground, the Giga opens his jaws and reaches down for Rexy as Rexy kicks the Giga right in the jaw. As the Giga, kind of shakes it off, he looks behind him and sees Rexy has just gotten up. And Rexy, roars at the Giga and he just begins to charge in. And she headbutts the Giga side, and the Giga kind of stumbles to the side a little bit before spinning his tail around and slapping Rexy with his tail as he slams to the ground. The Giga stands over Rexy, victorious as he lets out a roar. That's when all of a sudden his victory is short-lived, as we see that Therizinosaurus' claws in the background. The Giga turns and sees that Therizinosaurus roars at him. He charges in, and Therizinosaurus slashes him with its left and right, just kind of ripping through the Giga. Then, with both of her claws, slams the Giga's head to the ground. The Giga, enraged, grabs the claws of the Therizinosaurus and rips them off. Therizinosaurus retaliates and slashes the Giga again before biting the Giga's head. The Giga backs away from the Therizinosaurus, and this constant roaring wakes Rexy up. As Rexy gets up and is behind the Giga, now the Giga is cornered in between both of them. Rexy clamps into the Giga's head and throws him, literally kind of yeets him into one of the signposts as the signpost breaks into pieces. The Giga gets up and faces Rexy as he's blindsided by the Therizinosaurus, who stabs him through the eye. The Therizinosaurus rips out her claws and then stabs them through the Giga's neck as the Giga slams to the ground. I'm gonna say this, as the two stand over him and roar, this was probably brutal. Like, the fact that Therizinosaurus was just able to, three of her claws, right? All three go right through the Giga's eye and go out the other side. So that means it went through both of the Giga's eyes and then rips out its claws. And the Giga is, in excruciating pain. I'm surprised it didn't kill it by going through its brain. I guess its brain would probably be farther back in its head. But still, with nerves and things would be messed up. It'll probably bled out. But it's not just that. And I'm thinking, right after this, the Giga's about to, rip off Therizinosaurus' head or something. But no. Therizinosaurus just straight up stabs the Giga right through the neck and ends it instantly. And I'm like, how? I'm like, what? This really happened. And then it can stand over him just like a Dominion and roar. If this would have happened, this probably would have been a little bit better, just because you could see the whole fight and the humans were constantly being showcased more than the dinosaurs. Yeah, Jurassic World Dominion, if this was its battle, it would probably be, if I were to rate this would probably be a 7 out of 10. It was good. It could have been a little longer. If it was longer, it definitely would have been way better. And I feel like the way the Giga would have went out here would have been a little weird if it actually went out like that. If this was actually Jurassic World Dominion's battle, they probably would definitely have not done this, just because it was technically Rexy's fight, so she would have technically kind of helped get that final blow. But yeah, that's pretty much Jurassic World Dominion final battle did by if I said it, Carolinii. If I said it earlier, if I didn't, then I'm sorry. This Pteropter 101 here. Subscribe, and I guess I'm signing out, and goodbye.